Navarrete, Nunez, post-fight thoughts. Let's go.
Push the weight in no flex. Flex. The live is one in the six. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Fight just ended. Look, man, you can't train anybody to do that. No. You cannot train anybody to do that. I've been watching Navarrete for a while now, and let me say this. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But that's what makes him fun to watch. You can't tell me that the way he fights, you can't tell me they train him to do that. He's learned the basics and he just incorporate what's comfortable for him, and it seems to be working. What is that? He had this weird stutter step and Nunez bought it early in the fight so much, and then he starts getting hit. Oh, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Do you see how he sticks that jab out? And he was a taller, rangier fighter, but he sticks that stick out and he leaves it out there. You're not supposed to do that. But I'm watching Nunez and I'm like, he can't. I'm like, why is he not capitalizing on it? You know why? Because he could not. First of all, he was a shorter guy. He got shorter arms. And shout out to Nunez, man. But let me just say this. He looks like, y'all remember NBA Jam? You remember you had to play big head mode? That's how Nunez looked. Respectfully. He looked like one of those NBA Jam players. Crazy stuff, man. Then when he closes the distance, you think the shorter guy, the powerful guy, would have some success on the inside. No. No, because the taller, rangier Navarrete, he got hands on the inside. He's throwing these uppercuts and slipping. So he knows what he's doing. It just looks crazy. It looks awkward as hell. I'm watching this like, what am I looking at? And this is every time I see this man fight. I'm like, all right, today he's gonna get caught. And it never happens. I don't recall him like getting cut. I think he got cut on the top of his head in one fight. I might be wrong on that. But my God, this is ridiculous. But it works for him. And when I see things like that, I'm like, he's making Nunez so uncomfortable. And then by round 3, he ran away with it, man. He's landing jabs and short hooks on the inside. How does your short hook look like a wide hook? It's ridiculous what he's doing in there. It's like a cartoon. It's like I'm watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's like watching Jar Jar Binks throw hands. It's like it's comical relief. He's trying to get away, but he's beating everybody up on the way out. It's like, is he meaning to do that? What is this, drunken style? No. This is not Emmanuel Augustus Burton. This is Emmanuel Navarrete. And I'm giving him props. Because this is the craziest thing, one of the craziest things I've ever seen, but it works for him. Now, Nunez, they tried, and they just didn't have the remedy. The game plan had to have been get on the inside and land something, because Nunez is the puncher. Well, everybody's a puncher until the competition gets better. We saw that with Keith Thurman. We saw that with Edgar Berlanga. We saw that with a few people. Now I guess we saw this with Sugar Nunez. When it's a Mexican war, when it's a Mexican, well, this wasn't even a war, this was just one-sided, but when it's a Mexican versus Mexican situation, you're thinking rematches and trilogies and things of that nature. This wasn't even close. This wasn't even close. And a rematch, if the rankings and the business match up, then sure. But there was no parts of this fight that Nunez won, man. And I'm saying this respectfully. Shout out to Nunez for showing up and trying. They stopped it at the beginning of round 11. His eye was swollen shut. And his corner, I like listening to corner work. They said, hey, man, it's do or die. You got to go in there, balls to the wall, get it done. And they sent them out there, but the doctor was like, no. Cesar Chavez Sr. was screaming at the end of round 10, stop the fight, stop the fight. And you know, sometimes these guys, they're too tough for their own good. He was hurt several times during the fight. Nunez has to be one of the most awkward fighters I've ever seen. And it works for him. And I say this with all respect. So now he's unified at 130. He's unified. He now picked up the IBF. So he's a WBO and an IBF champion. The WBA has some weird stuff going on as usual. Jaza Dickens is a WBA champion, and El Noir Samidov is an interim. I hate that situation. You know, shout out to Zoo for clean all this crap up, whatever. But there's a man by the name of Oshaki Foster that's the WBC champion. I hate that sanctioning body. I wish everybody ranked in the WBC from strawweight all the way up to heavyweight will just jump out the rankings, because they're not doing anything right by you. They already showed you what they will do if the business is matching up for Mauricio Sillyman. Raymond Ford, get out. Mark Masayo, get out. Gary Russell Jr., just get out. Oshaki, you know, got love for you, brother. But if you're not fighting Emmanuel Navarrete, go up to 35 and see what you can do. They asked Navarrete about Oshaki Foster at the end of the fight. He said he's gonna, you know, go home. You know, typical thing. I'm not gonna make any decisions right now. I'm gonna go home, hang out with my family, and we'll talk about that some other time. Why not Oshaki Foster? You know, he could become unified at that, you know, at 130. I like to see it. And y'all got to forgive me because I just don't like the WBC. But, you know, but Undisputed is there for the taking. I want to see these guys work for it. It's 2026, and so far so good for boxing. You know what I mean? So shout out to both fighters. They're safe. Navarrete was just too much. The experience was too much. The awkwardness was too much. And I'm watching it like the stutter step, the off balance, the weird hooks. And then when Nunez closed the distance, surprise, surprise, he could fight on the inside. It was just crazy. I'm watching this like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. It's weird. And they prepared for it. But like Floyd Mayweather Jr. said, you can have a game plan, you can watch all the tape, but it's different when you're in there. And I gotta say that tonight was one of those nights. It's different when you're in there, 100% different. But it was a fun fight to watch. Shout out to both of them. I want to see what Navarrete does next, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bronx on deck.